Hello everybody and welcome to Wesley's Plant World, and today I want to do a video to show off a little bit of my water propagations that I have going on, because I love doing water propagations and any other types. But at the moment I have these 4 different plants going on. The first one is a leaf of my Dracaena kirkii friends that broke off, so I'm trying to propagate that and it looks lovely in this glass vase. The next one I have here is my lovely Epipremnum aureum enjoy. Lots of different cuttings of my mother plant up here, so I can reintroduce some into that pot and make me a whole new pot. And then down here I have some of my Scindapsus pictus Exotica, and there are quite a few cuttings in there. And I did a video earlier where I put my cuttings up in the back of my new plant frame here behind me. I'm very excited about them filling out, and I want to add these to the same pot to make it even more bushy. And the final plant I have here is my Epipremnum aureum marble queen. So let me bring them all in for you to have a quick closer look. So the first one I want to show you here is my Dracaena kirkii friends, and it's just basically a leaf. There are no roots. I've only just put this in the vase. So this is going to fill out, lovely roots at the bottom, I hope, and then I can put this into a little pot of its own. And I love the shape of this vase I have, isn't that cute? And it's just perfect for putting small cuttings in. So my next bundle of joy, again, my Epipremnum aureum enjoy with this lovely variegation of white and green, a very beautiful plant. Look at these closer up. Isn't that lovely? And again, I've only just put them in this vase, so I'm looking forward to seeing how long it's going to take them to produce roots. But that's beautiful, and it's so easy taking cuttings from these plants. The next little cutie, this Scindapsus pictus Exotica. Look at the lovely leaves on that. Already quite big, beautiful, and in the glass jar. These I know won't take any time at all to produce roots. And now some lovely variegated leaves. These are actually much more yellow, limey and green for me, because I have them in a lower light corner with an LED light over the top that's sustaining them and keeping them happy. But this, my Epipremnum aureum marble queen, is doing wonderfully as well. And look at these leaves. Aren't they amazing? Such beautiful patterning. And I even have one at the back here that is a half moon. Look at that. So that's gorgeous. And don't worry about the hack. This one is all hacked up with little brown patches and that, because it had a hard time coming out and it kind of broke the leaf, but it's still beautiful. And now it's going to produce me a new plant, and we'll see if the new plant has half moon leaves that come out like that. That would be quite exciting. But other than that, aren't these leaves just gorgeous? I really love these leaves. So what I really want to do in this video with these is I want to test how long it takes them to grow out roots individually. So today is the 8th of January 2023, so we can call this day 1. And then 2 weeks down the line, I will do the same again and see which ones are ready to be transplanted into pots. So time to sign off for now, and in a click of my fingers, it's going to feel like a second. Let's go. So right, we are back with my cuttings. It's around 2 weeks later, and I am really happy about the result of these roots. Some of them have really grown out quite big and juicy, and they're lovely white water roots. And this is the absolute best method if you want to use semi-hydroponics, is to start right from the beginning, because then you are 100% sure that there's no organic material lying around in your nutrient mix, and the roots are 100% water roots already, so they will do very well. So I want to show you a few different things that I've got going on here. So for example, I have this first leaf of a Sansevieria plant. This is from my Dracaena kirkii friends, and let's have a look. Yes, even this leaf has a few small roots coming out. I wonder if you'll be able to see this on camera. I'll use my arm because it's easier to see against the black background. Can you see those roots? There you go. 2 roots grown out on this leaf after a couple of weeks. So that was really good. I'll have myself a new plant from that. The next bundle I have here are my Epipremnum aureum Enjoy. And well, these have got some lovely roots coming out as well. Let's have a look at these. So look down there. What a lovely root that is. And up there. And the leaves are looking beautiful. So this is fantastic too. So the next one I want to show you are these lovely Hoya pubicalyx Royal Hawaiian purple that are the leftover pieces of when I did my Hoya video, where I put my Hoya up on a beautiful metal frame, and all the pieces that I broke off of that plant, I propagated every piece, and they've all grown out roots fantastically within a couple of weeks. So let's have a look at these because they're gorgeous and perfectly ready to go in semi-hydro. So look here, you can see all those lovely roots, lots and lots of them. These are so happy in their nutrient mix here. And look at the leaves, they're really happy, really healthy. I didn't lose anything from that plant during its transition to the pole. Look at that big root there. Isn't that just gorgeous? So I am really pleased about that as well. So we'll put that back at the front. And then I have my Epipremnum aureum Marble Queen cuttings. These are usually slower, but these are also doing so well in this nutrient mix and have lots of fantastic roots going on them. Wow, let me show you these. So look at those. Plenty of small roots and new buds coming out all over this plant. Just gorgeous. Can you see them well enough? Look at those. Lots and lots and lots going on, and look at the lovely leaves. Aren't they gorgeous? I do love this plant. I love the leaves on it. So that is going to be going into semi-hydroponics as well. I'm so pleased about all these beautiful and easy cuttings. So that has also made me very, very pleased. And now I have 2 more to show you. These are my Scindapsus pictus Exotica, and these, they get the most amazing thick water roots. They must be one of the easiest and best plants to grow in semi-hydroponics when they're like this, because these roots are amazing. Have a look at this. So there's the top of the plant first. Lovely leaves. Some of them are a little bit curly, but that's okay. They'll be fine. And then under, look at the size of these roots. They are enormous and perfect and so ready now for their semi-hydroponic life. So that was pot number 1. Look at that root. It's just amazing. And we'll get straight on with root number 2. So these are the next leaves. Look at those. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? And look at those beautiful big roots once again. So this is just to show you how easy it is to take cuttings from so many different plants, put them in a nutrient mix. Within 2 weeks you will have lovely water roots, and then you can put them in containers with lecker balls, and then you will have them in the nutrient mix, and they will be growing in semi-hydroponics very easily. Now I will get into all of the semi-hydroponics details at some point later in some videos, but I'm just getting into this myself right now, so I'm just getting into my experiment phase of all this. But I do want to show you the nutrient mix I am using that seems to be working very well for me. Now it's something I've bought in a local store here in Sweden. It's something I haven't bought online, so I can't tell you a specific place to go and buy it, but you could maybe find it online yourself anyway. This is it. You need to give it a good shake before you use it. So there you go, that's what it's called. And I'm only showing you because some of you are going to be asking what nutrient mix I use. This is not a promotion for this company, it's just me showing you what I'm using. So when I'm doing this for my semi-hydroponics plants, then I use the recommended dose on the package. And when I am doing my water propagations, so this is full hydroponic because they're completely underwater. Then I use half the dosage that is recommended for the plants that are established with their roots. And this is working absolutely fantastic and fine for me, so I don't need to change anything. I don't need to be going out getting myself 3 different bottles with different nutrients and mixing them all together and complicating this more than I need to. This one mix is working fine. You can see the roots within a couple of weeks, beautiful water roots ready to go. So this is all I need, and I just need to make sure that when I do my water propagations that I get the pH right, because the pH of our tap water here in Malmö, Sweden is pH 8, which is very alkaline. And most plants like to be in the range of pH 5 to 6.5 to be able to take up the nutrients they need. If it's too high or too low, then you'll get nutrient block out, and it doesn't matter about the nutrients you're putting in there. It's not going to help the plants. They won't take it up, and it will burn out the roots and they are going to die. So it has to be correct. So I do measure my pH now, because this does need to be quite specific if you want to keep your plants on a very good and level flow to keep healthy roots and healthy leaf growth. That's all I'm going to say about this for right now. So now I decided that I am going to do my next phase of putting my Scindapsus pictus Exotica in semi-hydro in a separate video. So I will add the link above. I will add the link in the description below and at the end of my video, so you can find the next part of this video. So I will see you then very, very soon. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell so you know when my next video will be coming up. Goodbye.